Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Well, this weekend we have Mother's Day, and my mom and I don't get along with each other, but probably not for the reason that you're thinking of. The problem is that my mom often doesn't give me room for my wings to spread out and fly, and that creates a lot of conflict because what she wants in the long term doesn't jive with what she does in the short term to my life, and that's a big problem. So, wow, almost 20 years ago now, I quit drinking soda and I started cleaning up my diet. It drove my mom crazy. Now, you gotta remember, when I was drinking it, I drank a lot of soda, 2-3 liters a day, and my parents were trying to get me to cut back. But I quit drinking soda altogether because in my mind that was so much easier. And I just didn't want to touch it ever again because I intuitively knew that I enjoyed not drinking soda a heck of a lot more than I would trying to cut back. I intuitively knew that. I didn't know why it was, but I just knew it felt that much better. And my parents gave me heck about it. Now, to be honest, back then the rest of society gave me heck about it too. Nowadays, or even 10 years ago, it wasn't nearly so bad anymore. And but why? I mean, I don't want to drink it. It's kind of like asking, even if imagine there was a healthy food that I didn't like just because it tastes, right? I just don't like it anymore, right? Just because you think it tastes good doesn't mean that everybody's gonna like it for some reason, right? And 6 years ago, I had gone home to my family, and I wanted to watch an episode of the Peter Schiff show, and we were at the dinner table, and I turned on the Peter Schiff show. My dad was so upset about it. He was even more upset when he heard the nickname that I gave the show. I turned on the video and I sang along with Peter Schiff. I went, "The Peter Shit Show!" It drove my dad insane. He said he didn't invite Peter Shit to come to our dining room to ruin our holiday spirits. And the whole time at the dinner table, I was a mess because I wanted to get away from the table to go watch the Peter Shit Show. Peter Shit will drive me insane. If there's an episode up, and for some reason I got work to do, I got family to tend to, and in the back of my mind, when do I get out of this thing to go see the Peter Shit Show? That will drive me insane. It really will. At the same time, what's wrong with listening to the Peter Schiff Show at dinner time? Now, yesterday, you may remember I ordered a package of tin metal. I was going to make some metal castings out of it, but you know what? Yesterday, I was reading online. I discovered a computer game I wanted to program, and I just decided the metal could wait, right? And I don't have to explain to anybody what I'm doing. I don't have to do whatever feels right at the moment, right? And whatever works, especially, right? If I tried to cut back on soda 20 years ago, I guarantee I'd still be drinking 2 liters a day today, and I'd be a heck of a lot less happy today and less healthy. May not even be alive today, right? And yet I'm trying to do what works for me, and my mom is giving me heck about it. Nowadays, she's even more picky. I go home and she complains I don't eat healthy enough, or that I binge eat a little bit too much, or I actually think her complaining about me binge eating makes me more prone to actually binge eat. Let me explain why. When you're trying to enjoy a meal and somebody's making noise about it, you lose the enjoyment, and what ends up happening is you tend to have to eat more to get the same utility out of the meal. Read about it. Studies have shown that people eat a heck of a lot more when there's noise, right? If my mom would have just shut up about my binge eating, I may have concluded the meal and gone on to better things to do, writing a computer game, watching the Peter shit show, recording a Peter dislike show. Right? It's just that's how it works. But unfortunately, my mom has a problem with allowing my wings, giving me space for my wings to spread out sometimes. All right. Well, happy Mother's Day. And it's Mother's Day, not Smother's Day, right? Let's get the terminology correct. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.